Hello and welcome. My name is Chelsea Frederick. I am a Full Sail Public Relations graduate student and I am representing the capstone I've put together for the March for Life Education and Defense Fund. This project identified the current situation of the March for Life and the plan to reach out and expand for the organization. It will cover a research plan, campaign plan, strategies, and reputation management that went into the assignment. The pro-life organization, the March for Life, is the largest organization that is pro-life in the United States. It began with a small group of individuals holding a rally, and it has grown to the world's largest pro-life organization, as well as the largest pro-life rally that is held in Washington, D.C. each year. The March for Life Education and Defense Fund has a vision for the world in which every human life is valued and protected. Their mission is to provide Americans a place to testify to the beauty of life and dignity of each person. By recruiting millennials, the March Life plans to show women more likely to have abortion they have other options. In order to make this project a success, I conducted a SWOT analysis so I would be able to point out the strengths and opportunities as well as the weaknesses and threats as they relate to the March for Life Education and Defense Fund. The biggest strength is the relationship they have with outside organizations that assist them, and they have a large opportunity to open discussion with opposers about abortion and the causes. And on the other hand, the information about the March for Life is scattered, and most people are very biased when writing, depending if they are pro-life or if they are for abortion. The biggest threat that the March for Life Education and Defense Fund sees is their competitor, Planned Parenthood. They are funded by the government, and they have a huge following. To discover what African American women knew in relation to the March for Life, I conducted a Facebook survey. Of the 38 African American women within the target audience, 24 had either struggled with or knew someone who struggled with the decision to have an abortion. Although many people saw that there was enough information about abortion, they didn't think there was enough about the alternatives. Only 25% of the women had ever even heard of the March for Life organization fund, but 55% said that they might be interested in the rally. 10 women had heard of the organization itself, but more than half of the women knew that the rally took place. It was important to take into account the public and stakeholders that allow the March for Life Education and Defense Fund the ability to continue to thrive. When creating my capstone project, I did identify the media, both local and national, as well as government agencies and the company stakeholders in the March for Life community. When researching who would benefit most from the services and resources, it was found that African American were the most at risk to have an abortion. Though they only make up 12.7% of the U.S. population of women, they match the abortion rate of white women who make up 61% of that same population. For every 1,000 black babies that are born, 420 are killed. So my capstone project focused very heavily on young African American struggling mothers because of that high abortion rate. When I sat down with the assistant director of the March for Life, Bethany Goodman, we discussed some of the best practices and tactics to reach that target audience. Because those individuals were young women, which might not have a brick and mortar type internet access, many of them do carry cell phones and are active on social media, so we chose to focus on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. At the beginning, there was a little over 150,000 Facebook followers, 46,000 Twitter followers, and just short of 40,000 Instagram. The first goal of the capstone project was to increase the March for Life following, of course, across social media profiles. The strategies were to network with current supporters, invite them to add the social media pages, create sponsored posts, and then use social media and search engines. To network and interact, we used emails, postcards, and call lists. We did supported posts on Facebook, ad banners, and then supported posts on and sponsored posts on Instagram. And then for the search engine optimization, we used MSN, Bing, and Google. The next goal was to create an online store to allow pro-life individuals the ability to shop and support the movement, to bring more outside awareness to the brand. So we met these goals. Our strategies were to run giveaways, advertise the store on social media, and ask direct sponsors. The tactics for the online store included a video contest, a giveaway day, and a hashtag contest to get the target market interested. All three of the focused social media sites featured posts about the live online store, and again, the use of email, postcards, and call lists helped reach current supporters. As far as to increase website traffic, we did create content that was in the interest of our target market to increase the time spent. Updates were continuously made to make sure that the website had relevant and current information. And then the website was linked to all social media platforms, articles, press releases about the organization. The contests and giveaways were advertised through both Facebook and Instagram. Instagram used theme posts to invite visitors to complete surveys, participate in the contest, and download the March for Life app. And then in return, they were entered into drawings, which included merchandise from the store, and then Facebook had information as well. With the 2018 rally coming up in January, my client wanted to boast their social media following and create an online store, and also to push more viewers to their website. So what they did was we fit that into a 6-month schedule, including print advertisement, contest, press releases, to get that following up. The social media campaign resulted in an increase in following across all 3 of the social media platforms by at least 2,000 people. So the Facebook went up 5,000, Twitter went up a little over 2,000, and then Instagram also went up a little over 2,000. Altogether, the campaign came together nicely, and the success was more than what was expected. By being able to connect with more individuals, this capstone really did focus and help to save more lives. At this time, I would like to thank you for your attention and for taking the time to look over my overview. I would like to thank the March for Life for being such a great help in the construction of my capstone.